Hi WashU students, hi CSC community. How are you doing in this desert? Are you restless? Are you completely out of your comfort zone? Do you find yourself complaining and complaining? I know I do. But we're not alone. We're right here with our first reading, the Israelites complaining to Moses as they've wandered out into the desert. By this time, the journey's been way too long. They're hungry, they're thirsty. They've completely lost their focus. As Brianna, one of our graduate students, says in the reflection book, they've lost sight of the big picture. They're quickly on their way to emotional, physical, and spiritual exhaustion. My complaint? I secretly hate technology. And I think most of us do. Even students have this love-hate relationship with technology. And just when I think I would love to live my life without technology, I realize how much I need it, especially now. After hours and hours of navigating my way through Zoom and struggling and complaining, I remember what a friend of mine says and does for me in this complaining. She gives me a 5-minute limit to complain and then move on and do something. Refocus, reframe your situation. And so I did. Just as the Israelites were to focus on the bronze serpent mounted on a pole, we're called to reflect on the cross for our healing. And so I did. And I spent some time focusing on the cross. And as I gazed there, I realized Jesus, in his total self-emptying and vulnerability, was where he had his most strength. And that's where we gain our most strength, is in our vulnerability. So I self-emptied, embraced my vulnerability, and did something that's difficult for me, asking for help. And one of the sisters I live with, Claire, after she helped me navigate through Zoom, I realized I was able to connect all the people in my Young Catholic Scholars Program, all those participants in the Catholic Leadership Development Program, as well as my grief group. I was able to connect with various students in one-on-one conversations. Outside of campus ministry, I was able to Zoom with my sisters of St. Joseph across the globe, as well as check in with my family to see how they were doing in this crisis. So I realized that I was doing exactly what a sister of St. Joseph does best, and that is uniting people to God and to themselves and to their neighbor. So if you've lost your focus, focus on the cross and see what happens.